Okay, we're live.
All right, welcome to BB Breakdown 902. We're two East Coast Canadian girls that come to you every week to talk Big Brother Canada or in Big Brother US. On this occasion, we're talking BB20. So basically, we recap the week. Sorry, I'm shaking a bit. I'm just trying to get a good position. I'm not podcasting where I normally do. Um, anyhow, yeah, so this week we're going to talk BB20 hit the week that happened. And then at the end, we usually talk spoilers and Twitter drama that's going on. So if you don't want to know spoilers, we'll warn you before we talk them at the end of our podcast. The show just aired. I unfortunately haven't watched it yet. I was busy putting
Oh,
my I know it sucks. I was putting my 5-month-old to bed, so it was like I had like 20 minutes left in the show. I'm like, I'll just watch it tomorrow. I already know what happens anyway. So, yeah. So I guess we'll get into the week and the eviction of Swaggy C is where we left off on our last episode.
mhm.
Uh, Links and everything's all up now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so Swaggy C ends up getting backdoored, uh, is where we left off. Are you surprised that he wasn't able to convince the house to keep him? I was. I thought he could be more convincing.
Uh, who was he up against again? Oh, Winston.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't surprised he was going. I was disappointed he went because he was great entertainment, but I was not surprised. I knew it was going to go that way. He just didn't have the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was like I thought he knew the game well enough to be like a smooth talker. I thought he had a little more pull than what he did. Um, I'm surprised though that Scotty was the swing vote that
I
or the
love that.
yeah, that was
He's
kind of cool
wearing
that
his
he's
merch and
emerging.
he voted him out. And Bailey doesn't know. And he was so mad at what's her name when he walked out. I really disliked that he went out in such a poor sport way. Like I thought that was kind of annoying because I really like him, but it was kind of crappy that he went out that way. Personally, for me.
Well, I don't know. There's been other people that have like walked out over the table, not said goodbye to anybody. There's been those
No, but he was
moments.
like, "We'll never talk again." This person and I. I was like, "Okay, like, calm. It's a freaking game, and you've been there for 2 weeks. Like, seriously, take a breath."
Yeah, but 2 weeks in the house apparently is like forever because that's
How many people come out of that house? Like, look at John and Netta. Right there, that girl got right to the end, and they're still friends and dated. Like, no. You know, they'll all be friends. I think he's just pissed. He was pissed.
mm,
So, anyway. Anyway.
I, I think I would be like, well, I think I'd be bitter too, though. If you're going as a super fan, I mean, you've dreamt about this for like 20 seasons of US, and if you watch the other versions, then even more seasons, and you get there, you feel like you have some pull, you feel like you're vibing well with a certain group of people and that you have a good alliance, and then all of a sudden it just like blows up in your face and just falls through your fingertips. Like I think I'd be a little bit bitter on the way out too.
Yeah.
Uh, like and I don't blame him like at all because I mean if you're competitive and you're a super fan and you dreamed about this is your dream is
Was
literally
it his dream?
yes, he's a huge super fan.
Oh, well, he got very cocky.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, is that cockiness or is that confidence? A lot of people
I
like,
think it's cocky if you have your name printed all over shirts.
yeah, but he did a really good job. Okay, so I guess we'll just get into a little bit of Twitter. It's not spoilers, but it's a little bit of what's been going on Twitter with Swaggy C. So he came out hot of the house. He's on Twitter. He released two little statements, one about how he's in love with Bailey, and then another one, and it was super sweet what he released onto Twitter and Instagram, and then the other one just about like defending his game and like defending the whys and the why nots of how, he acted. And
Mhm.
he's like, look at here's like 10 people that have gone into the Big Brother house with their swag, with their merchandise, worn it all season, and somehow I'm getting hated on for this. So, like, example, Whistle Nut from last season. and Olay. He wore that orange shirt like almost every day. So like he named off all these people from past seasons of Big Brother US that did the exact same thing as him. And then someone said, "Yeah, well, yeah, they wore their merchandise, but you talked in third person the whole time. That was the difference." But
Mm.
I don't know. I think like sometimes confidence can be, you know, confident people can come across like arrogant. Um, I think he was just confident and I think he was excited and I think like he played too hard too fast and I feel bad for him. I actually like going in preseason I was like, I'm not really feeling him. But then once he got in there and like you saw his game, I kind of I liked it and I'm sad to see him go.
Oh, I was so sad because he was great entertainment.
Hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so moving on. So Caitlin's HOH was essentially Tyler's HOH. Tyler got who he wanted out. Caitlin um, has betrayed her alliance, and the person that was the swing vote, uh, Scotty, ends up winning HOH with a how many seconds was it from this to this question on a black chalkboard. Scotty wins HOH.
Yeah.
Are you excited for his HOH? Are you liking how he's playing it? Like, what do you think of Scotty as HOH?
At first I was like disappointed just because I was like, to me he was like, I'm not that excited by him as a player. But he has been quite the entertaining HOH and veto winner. Sorry for like we're gonna get there, but um, so for that reason, like he's made the week really interesting. His noms have been really interesting. Um, I like that he plays with like no fear. And if he does have fear, he's not showing it. I think he came in like really naive and like just this nice, lovable guy, and they all love Scotty and blah blah blah. And he had no alliance, and he just liked Steve, the old man, you know. And then like this person to kind of come out of nowhere, it's been really interesting. So I like when this happens. I like when like somebody gets power and you see a whole new side of them. So for that reason, I really have been enjoying him as HOH.
Yeah, I liked I liked how no one in the house like was when they were going into his HOH and he was questioning them. No one in the house was like scared or intimidated by him. They all were like, "Oh, Scotty doesn't have like any like balls to put anybody big up. Like we're good this week. We're solid."
Well, he was
Blah.
never going to put any of like his people up, so but
Well, then I wouldn't have thought he would have voted out Swaggy. I don't know. I guess we never asked the question. Do you think he voted out Swaggy C because somebody got to him? Or do you think he voted out Swaggy C because Swaggy C called him one of his goons?
I don't think that helped. I don't think that helped at all. So but I don't think he got him out because somebody got to him. I think he got it out on his own. I think he's been making all his own decisions. Um, I just think people took him a little more seriously this week. But I
Yeah.
think he was riding very solo until.
Um, I'm just tweeting our link right now. Yeah, no, I'm super happy with his noms. I'm happy he put up the bros. I'm happy that we got to see a little bit more of Brett like gameplay and like if the fact that Scotty's like, wow, he really got in my head after he left the room, just showing how much pull that Brett's making in the house too, not just Tyler, that there are other big key players uh, coming, not just from the level 6 side, but also from the other side, that there are other players kind of like making a difference in the house with what people are thinking and the way that people are voting.
Mhm.
Um, we also didn't see when Swaggy was voted out, all the work that JC did to kind of persuade people to vote him out. Like he was like telling people before
Who's
the eviction,
JC?
JC, little JC.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He was like telling people before eviction, he was like, do you really want to put your game on the line to keep Swaggy C? Like he was like convincing people like that. So he
Mm.
was going up to people and being like, is it really like the point in the game where you put your game on the line for someone that you've only been aligned with for 2 weeks? Like
Right.
he was actually kind of instrumental in like just putting those thoughts in people's heads.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sam, as we saw on the live show, was, getting very emotional in regards to Swaggy going, and also saying like, who's more of a threat to you, to Caitlyn? Is it Swaggy or is it Winston? Like, who would have your back? So like she was trying to get Caitlyn to second guess her decision, if it was a swing vote. But anyways, Swaggy's gone. We've moved past that, but it's just kind of like playing into like Scotty's decision to keep or evict Swaggy, and then tying into this week. It's just he was flip flopping a bit. So I
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he put up the noms he put up to give it a little more of an even balance, like between level 6 and the old whatever their name was, Faute or whatever, to even
Mm-hmm.
it out a bit, because it was getting a little heavy that level 6 was winning everything. But I don't know. Kind of going off on a tangent. Sorry guys if you're listening.
Yep.
Okay, so moving on. We'll go right straight into the veto tonight. So it was a wine glass veto where they had to stack wine glasses and spin.
But
And Scott
don't forget about that Mamma Mia plug. Woo!
and the Mamma Mia plug. Well, that was kind of good though that they were
Do
giving
you
them
know
in.
how much Mamma Mia paid to be on that show tonight? A lot of money from an advertising person. National.
Yeah, that's true.
It's advertisement.
Um, do you think though that like part of the reason they gave it a trip to Greece is because Mamma Mia gave so much money?
Yes, of course.
You
Yes.
don't
You
you
know
don't
how long they talked about Mamma Mia? And my favorite part was when they zoomed in on the 8.5 by 11 trailer for it, one I hadn't seen. They mentioned it 1,000 times. She dressed in the theme. That's a lot of money. Don't you want to see Mamma Mia because it was on Big Brother?
Well, there are some things though, like just going back to BB Can for a minute. Uh like some things that I tried as a result of Big Brothers. Like I tried the Twistos.
The
Yeah, they weren't the great.
Twistos twist.
Yeah, I tried those. I freaking got Wendy's at least twice when this round of Big Brother was going on. Not because I live anywhere near close to a Wendy's. I live like on the outskirts of Ottawa, everyone. I live like in a small little town that's called Limoges, and it's about 25 to 30 minutes depending upon how fast you drive outside of Ottawa. We do not have Wendy's. The closest thing we have to fast food is McDonald's or Burger King, and that's 12 minutes away. 10 minutes if you're driving really fast in another little town. So we do not have fast food out here. And I, like the 2 times that I was in the city, I don't know why, but like I was having Wendy's, needing Wendy's because of
You're a
Big Brother.
marketer's dream.
I know it's ridiculous, right? But they just made the menu look so good when they're in the HOH and being like, "Oh, what are we gonna have this week from the Wendy's menu? Are we gonna get a Frosty?" Like it makes you want these things. So I haven't seen, like I told you guys at the beginning, I haven't seen the episode yet. I know what happens just from like knowing from feeds and stuff, but yeah, I haven't seen how much of the marketing went into it, but I'm sure it might want to like entice
You'll
me
have
to.
a good laugh now that we've had this conversation.
Also, I love Cher, so I'm excited.
And to
Um,
the one viewer watching right now, you go see Mamma Mia.
there's just one person watching. Thank you to
Just
that one.
one right now. There were some more, but maybe we lost them with our
Yeah,
marketing advertising chatter and Wendy's.
because I went on some weird tangent for like 5 minutes and I actually lost myself in it.
No, it's
But
okay. Wendy's is a wonderful place. As someone who worked there for a long time, it really is wonderful. But thank you for choosing BB Brother Breakdown, whatever it is, and go watch Mamma Mia.
oh man, we are getting paid nothing for this advertisement. Oh shit. Okay. Anyways, I just tweeted our link again. Um,
Lots of tweeting.
yeah. What was it? Yeah, so Scotty wins the veto. Was it close or like did he win by a landslide?
No, he won pretty much like what's his name? I don't know. Not Winston, but the other guy. Um he messed up royally and he would have won, but Scotty took it. And Scotty really wanted it. And he won a trip to Greece because that was part of it. So but he was more excited about the veto, obviously. Tyler purposely threw it. He didn't want to be responsible because he didn't want to out himself as part of the six. And Rachel was in it as well, and she worked her little tail off. But it didn't matter.
Mm. So, any chance that you think Sam is going to use her secret power on either one of the bros this week, or do you think that's
What's the guy that's not Winston? What's his name?
Brett?
Okay, so I think she could use it on Brett. They showed her going in. He was pretty bummed that he didn't win it, and I don't think he shows vulnerability quite often. So I think that he showed it. She was like, "Oh, you're such a good guy. You're gonna make me cry." Blah blah blah. I think that like to have a power like that and just watch it slip through your fingers, I think she's gonna play it. Um, but she's not in the six, right?
No,
Okay, so here's and what's her name is Caitlyn, right?
no,
Caitlyn's not in the six.
no. The
Okay.
six, the six, Tyler, Brett, Winston, Rachel, Casey, and Angela.
Oh, Casey. Okay. Because
Yeah.
what's his name? And I can't remember his name. Brett. Brett and um, Brett and Winston go up and they have a chat with Scotty and say, "Come with us. Take one of them off. Put up Caitlyn. That won't cause ruckus. Like, who cares? Caitlyn can go." Scotty tells Caitlyn. They have it out. They have a so that's all over Twitter right now too. I just don't know what he said. He apparently he took jabs at Caitlyn like Brett did. So I'm not sure what he said though.
Well, I guess I'll have to find out tomorrow because I did not watch tonight. If anybody that's watching us knows and wants to tweet at us at
Hmm.
Breakdown 902, we will gladly mention you and thank you for enlightening us on the drama that went down at the ceremony.
Yeah, everyone. Oh, here it is. It's like Brett just roasted Caitlyn. I don't know what he said though. Hold on, I'm gonna watch it. It's 6 seconds.
I just had a vision.
Okay, I know what he did.
What?
So in the middle of it, he starts shaking his body, convulsing, and he goes, ah, and then he goes, oh, I just had a vision. So he made fun of her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then she's like, anyway, she came out guns blazing. One of them's going home. Do I think Sam's going to use it? I actually do. I think she's going to do it. I think it's a great way to like make an alliance. They'll bring her in. They'll give her some loyalty for a couple weeks. I think it would be a smart move, but I don't think she's going to let the power go. It's a hard power just to like let go. But I actually think they might go after Winston. Winston's the scarier of the two and the stronger.
Well, from what I can tell on the feeds right now, they're trying to form Sam, Rachel, Angela, and they were trying to bring Casey into it or trying to form a girls' alliance. Do you think this will last? Do you
No,
think that this is even worth talking about?
no, because I just don't think. No, because I just don't think that they'll do it. Like I think like I don't know. Maybe they will. I just think that it's if you haven't made a big elite, you should have done that a while ago.
I know, I don't know what they're thinking trying to make an alliance this
I
fast.
think they're just bored too. Like obviously, like Rockstar Bailey, that Haley girl. Like I think they're kind of working together. Like Basil's in there a little bit. Like I think like some people are in there. But I don't know that they've given like they gave themselves a name, but then she went against Swaggy. So are they still an alliance? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think they're still an alliance. just everybody but Caitlyn. So Fessy, Haley, Rockstar. Fessy, Haley, Rockstar. Who else was in it? They're all really tight. Scotty still in with them, and they brought in Bailey. So the five of them are still all working together. But and Caitlyn is kind of only her only person now is um, Tyler, and apparently also according to feeds, uh, she's getting mad at Tyler for socializing with anyone but her. And Bizarre and Tyler's like, I didn't sign up for this one. Uh, has Caitlyn been listening to her spirit guides a little too much, or is she off the mark, or like what is going on with Caitlyn? Apparently, she doesn't have a boyfriend anymore.
Well, okay. I don't know. I just think she's a little bit of a loose cannon, and um, that house probably makes you pretty stir crazy. And um, I'll give her this though. She has more balls than I ever thought she was going to have. So she is entertaining as all get out. I'm sure they'll go after her next week, or if
And again,
yeah, I think they'll go after her for sure because she's exposed them, so they'll go for her. Like it would be like if anyone from the six wins, maybe not Tyler. I don't know where he is. I think he's smarter than a lot of people, but I don't think he'll go for it next week. Um, but I think that they'd put up Scotty and Ken, like anyone from the six.
mm-hmm. I
So,
really think it's smarter. It's smarter. Anyone
oh, you froze. What did you say?
like I think like next week it'll be smarter for remaining piece to just fall back a little bit rather than go with their guns blazing, don't you? Or
Mm-hmm.
do you think I don't know. I think like their alliance has been hit. I think the ones that aren't the bros have been doing a really good job of like laying back, socializing with the other side of the house, and as much as they can, really.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't hear any of them saying like Rachel's name or like Angela gets mentioned every now and again. Casey's name hasn't been mentioned from the six. Tyler definitely I haven't heard mention. So they're doing a really good job of assimilating with not just the level six, but with other people as well.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So I think smartest thing to do would be let uh well, I mean, I guess every week is the week, but to let somebody like JC win or somebody like Caitlyn even again that they can manipulate into doing what they want.
I don't think they have Caitlyn anymore. I think those lines are drawn. Once you watch tonight, you'll see lines drawn. And like even JC's not gonna like they're just powerful. I don't think that he's gonna be like Tyler and Rachel. I just think that he's gonna go after big players. I don't think he's gonna go after Rockstar and all these people. I think they know. I think whether they're not saying it, I don't know. But Casey, Tyler, they might be okay, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll know tomorrow. Someone's winning HOH. Feels like tomorrow they're gonna do one of those like, okay, we'll share with the HOH with you on Sunday night. Like I think it's gonna be like a long one. It's about that time.
Well, that the thing is if Casey doesn't use her power this week, next week for sure, whoever's put up and eliminated gets a chance to come back. So if she doesn't use her power this week, whoever gets eliminated next week has a chance to come back into the game. So that'll be interesting as well.
Dun dun dun.
All right.
Cool.
I think that's it for this week. We pretty much gone over everything. The only not even spoiler drama that's going on right now, but controversy that's going on is that JC said the N word, I think yesterday on feeds, and Bailey kind of like shut it down, like you shouldn't be saying that, like that's not cool, kind of thing. And then production had to talk to him about it, and now he's got his knickers in a knot that he got in trouble for saying the N word. He didn't think it was being offensive at all the way he was saying it. So there's some more of that going on.
Yeah.
In
I saw Swaggy tweeting about it. So
yeah, so hopefully that's all sorted out and we don't see much more of that this season because like it's 2018 and sorry guys, and that really shouldn't be going on.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, we talked about that last episode. If you want to hear our thoughts on that last episode, we kind of went over that a lot. So
And now we're yawning and both falling asleep. So
I'm exhausted. My little one has croup, so I've been having a few sleepless nights the past couple nights, but hopefully tonight's better. I was able to do my podcast, so that's awesome. Anyhow,
smiling.
so for anyone that has tuned in to watch us tonight live, or if you're watching us after the fact, thank you so much for listening to us, watching us yawn, and listening to our tangents if you kept watching after I had my tangent. We'll be back next week, and thanks for joining us. Bye.
Run and go get some Wendy's and see Mamma Mia. Bye.